Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm going to be giving my opinion on Alexandre Lacazette and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now the two players have both been linked to the moves away to Arsenal the last couple of days, and in fact someone like Lacazette has been linked to the move away for the last 1 year, probably since last season. Of course, we're expecting to sign players. Mostly the last couple of weeks we've been hearing Coutinho is coming, Willian is coming, Gabriel is coming, and a few more players. But also, let's be real, we're expecting a couple of players to leave. For me, probably 5 players are going to leave. Some that are going to come as a shock. Players like we might end up seeing Lacazette leaving. We might end up seeing Bellerin leaving, the ones who are never really in the top list of players we should offload. But there are others who won't come as a surprise. People like Socrates, Kolasinac, players who haven't been favored by Mikel Arteta. Some of them will end up leaving. But for today, I'm going to talk about Niles and Lacazette and giving my opinion on whether I would keep them or whether I would sell them. So let's just get straight into it. So we are going to start with Alexandre Lacazette. Since last season, he's been linked to the teams like Atletico Madrid, and even before he joined Arsenal, he was linked by Atletico Madrid, and we ended up scooping him from right under their nose, and we got him. And in the first season, he was okay. I think he did well, scored in his first game under Wenger. The second season under Emery, I thought he did very well. But this season, last season, the season that I just ended, I didn't think he did very well. He was very poor. In fact, you'd probably give him a rating of like maybe 6 out of 10, and that's because he scored a couple of goals later on in the season against Tottenham, Wolves, all those teams. But in terms of what you expected from him, he didn't really deliver. He also got injured early in the season, kept missing good chances and all that. But for me, I wouldn't sell him. Here's a stat I always say about Lacazette and Aubameyang. If you go check the top 10 strikers the last 7 years, the people who have scored the most goals the last 7 years in all the leagues they've played, combined goals, all competitions and everything, you'll find people like Lewandowski, you'll find people like Messi, Ronaldo, Suarez, Harry Kane, Aubameyang. You'll probably find people like who else? Aguero, and then you'll probably find Alexandre Lacazette on that list. And that shows you that Aubameyang and Lacazette are goal scorers. Lacazette hasn't lost his goal scoring touch just like that, and I think he's just turned 30, so he still has like at least 4 years to go, just like Aubameyang in Arsenal, or to stay like in the big leagues another 4 to 5 years. So for me, I wouldn't really sell him. Even especially the fact that we signed him for more than 50 million pounds and they're talking about selling him for 30 million pounds, I wouldn't do that. So if Alexandre Lacazette goes and then we don't sign any striker, are we depending on Aubameyang by himself? Martinelli is injured until like December, and depending on Nketiah as the backup, taking away from our left-hand side, having a striker. Aubameyang is not that good at holding the ball. He's good at driving behind the defenders and stuff, and finishing one-on-one chances very, very good. His finishing is the best in the world. But do we have any other player who can hold the ball for us? No one, apart from Lacazette. Unless you can convince me that we can get a player who's better than Lacazette right now, I wouldn't sell him at all. And for 30 million, that even makes my choice even easier, my opinion even easier. I wouldn't sell Lacazette at all. So there's been rumors that he's probably going to leave. If Aubameyang signs, he's going to leave. I don't know whether he also wants a contract extension or more money. I'm not sure about that, but probably more development in that story in the next couple of weeks. I'll have more videos talking about that if any news emerges. And then the second player we are going to talk about is Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, this is another player who had a mixed season. Some people will tell you he had a good season. Some people will tell you he should have stayed instead of Bellerin. Some people will tell you he didn't take his chance. Why did he refuse to play as a right back? He's not taking advantage of the chances he had when our players were injured. Some will tell you he needs to go out on loan. Some will tell you he needs to be sold. But also with him, I'm also 50-50. Now, for me, I didn't think he had the best of seasons. Yes, he did play well in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Yes, he did play well in the final of the FA Cup. And he did play well couple of games against early in the season when Bellerin was injured. But also he had some really poor games, especially when he got that silly red card against Aston Villa, and a couple of times he loses concentration. I think we played Barcelona last season, and he scored in a friendly last season, and he scored a very, very hilarious own goal. So such stuff, even at the end of the last season, 2018-2019, he got a red card against Leicester. Such stuff always makes me think twice about him. Yes, he's a good player, has shown it. He has different strengths. He's versatile, can play on the left side of the defense. He can play on the right side of the defense. He can play as a midfielder. He can play as the right winger, as a left winger. Yes, that I give him. He has a bit of strength. He can man mark. He's probably one of our best man markers in the team. And he'll do the job for you whenever you want him, but not wherever you want him, because sometimes he has complained about the right back position. But we've seen he can come and do a job, especially after against Man City. He did the job for us, and he was one of the reasons why he got to the final, and we kept a clean sheet in that game. But can you really say is that vital to our team? Let's be honest. If you're offered 30 million right now to sell Niles, would you sell him, yes or no? Because for me, it would be a yes. Just like Iwobi last season, we were offered 40-something million. You didn't even think twice about it. I was like, sell him, let's get that money. Same with Niles. We know he's not going... Okay, we are hoping when you sell him, he's not going to be that crazy player like Gnabry or stuff, but I know people want him to stay. But for me, if you're offered anything above 30 million, I would sell him. Now, another reason why people don't want him to go is because he's being linked to Tottenham and Chelsea. I don't think he'll go to Tottenham just for obvious reasons, even if they give us 35 million. But if any other team, Liverpool, Villarreal, Roma, come with 32 million for Niles, I think I would let go. I did videos a couple of weeks ago talking, not a couple of weeks, just like before the season ended, like a couple of months ago, talking about which players we should sell and which players we should keep. Of course, my opinions have changed. And one of what I said about Niles was I would loan him out, because I think the other youngsters, the Sakas, the Martinellis, the Nelsons have come after him and overtaken him. Okay, maybe not Nelson, but Saka, Martinelli have all come after him and overtaken him. And he remained stagnant. He was one of the first youngsters to emerge. Right now, the youngsters we have, he was one of the first to come to the team. And he hasn't really improved that much. He hasn't really taken his opportunity in any specific position in the team. So I don't think it would be that bad to sell him. So let me know what your opinions are on these guys, Lacazette and Niles. For me, if you're given 30 plus for Niles, I would sell, and Lacazette I would keep for at least one more season. Let's see how he does next season. Let's have a striker. Let's not just depend on Aubameyang and Nketiah. And then remember, we also have Saka and Martinelli on the left. But for now, we only have Saka because Martinelli is injured until like December. Willian is joining the team. He'll have Pepe and probably as the number 10 too if Ozil leaves. A lot to discuss this summer transfer window. This will probably be very, very important for us. Who you're going to sell, who you're going to keep, and if you're going to have an overload, or what is it called? If you're going to sell all the other players that we want to be sold, we need to stop having this emotional connection to the players. We need to stop saying, oh, we need to keep Bellerin because he's been so good. We need to keep Niles because he's played 5 times well in the season. No. If you're going to have overhaul, that's the word I'm looking for. If you're going to have an overhaul of the team, we have to get rid of such players. Socrates, Niles, Bellerin. If you're going to change the team, if you can get better than Niles, let's have it. Remember, you also have 2 right backs now, Bellerin, Cedric. We still have Tierney, Kolasinac on the left. We still have Xhaka, Torreira in the middle. We don't know the situation with Guendouzi. You're expecting to sign a couple of midfielders and defenders. So it will be very interesting. Let me know, would you keep Niles, would you keep Lacazette, or would you sell him? A lot of news about them. So that is just my opinion on the two. A lot of transfer videos coming up. I also did one talking about Willian and Aubameyang. Willian having his medical at Arsenal, and Aubameyang, link it up in the YouTube right now if you want to watch it. More videos in the description. More videos coming soon, live streams and everything. Thanks for watching again. Keep staying safe. Let's hope for a good summer. And take care, and I'll talk to you later.